guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zero Gaming here, and today I will be talking about the new units that we'll be going to have for the next 24 hours, which is Paine and Machina. I won't be talking about Shantoto though, because fuck Shantoto, right? Nobody's gonna green her. I'm kidding. Or am I? But yeah, I'm kidding. You can green your favorite all you want. She's good, don't get me wrong, she probably didn't deserve what she get from Square Enix, but aside from the fact that she was released just right before Crystal 1190 era, she also get the least rework on her kit, so I would say that I would avoid going for her unless she's a favorite. She's not bad, she's just less desirable compared to the other units that we will be getting alongside her release. So Paine, first of all, is going to be the first release unit that we'll be having where the position of her in the party is gonna make a big difference. Lost actually make a very good video about this, and Ram actually has an infographic about her placement, when what happened if you put her on the left, in the middle, and on the right of the party team comp. So the basic idea is, if she's on the left, you want to run her with debuffer to actually brings up her stats, and if she's on the right, then you want buffers in your team instead. So putting that into perspective, if you're running her on the left, you want to run her with units like Vanille, Kefka, to maximize the debuff so that she can gain her stacks as fast as possible. Whereas if you put her on the right, you want to run her with units like Sarge or maybe Penelo, where they have tons of buff to brings up her stats as fast, her overhead stats as fast as possible. The buff she provides based on her placement is also different though. If you put her on the left side where the debuff is mostly the reason for the stacks, she's gonna be more on the defensive side, where she reduces the bravery damage done to your party, and she also reduces the bravery gain of the enemy. But she does provides a very good HP damage taken up for the enemy itself, so it's a little bit hybrid but more on the defensive side. And putting her on the right would actually bring her into an aura bot, where she actually increased the bravery damage dealt. She also increased the bravery gain as well as bravery overflow. So different placement have different playstyle and different way of utilizing her overhead buff. And of course the last one is the one where she'll be in the middle. It's like she's gonna make a very hybrid combo of what we just mentioned just now. She's gonna be doing everything, but not as much as she was at a particular position. If she was in the middle, she's gonna be doing half of both. For more details, you can actually look up into Lost's infographic about her, like I mentioned, and I'll put the link in the description. He actually explained really well on what she does. So I'm just gonna put up a very small and short overview about her kit. I think that the idea where Square Enix actually implement the positioning of a particular character to be relevant, it's a very good approach. Sadly we're not gonna see one after her until Luna Freya, which is, I'm gonna say here just to give you a heads up, she's a lot of fun, and I definitely will look forward to pulling her again in global. But yeah. And the next one, of course, will be Machina, the favorite of most people, and of course the target of most people, BT, for this coming banner. I mean, Machina has been a lot of debate lately with Lock. A lot of people try to say whether to go for Machina or just save for Lock, which is, I believe, 2 or 3 BT banners later. But Machina himself is great. Before I can say anything else, I can say that he's a very good damage dealer. The best part about him is of course the unusually hard-hitting HP attack when he get his BT effect up. Of course, the problem with Machina though is that you want to finish up the boss before you actually get out of the BT. When you want to use Machina properly, you normally want to use up his BT plus first and then enter into BT phase with his BT buff on to fully utilize the HP attack, because although the damage itself from the HP attack can be very devastating, Machina is actually quite slow if he used his HP attack instead of his skill 1 or skill 2. So with that in mind, you want to maximize Machina's BT by actually pumping up all the HP attack during his BT phase. And that's how people normally, the future JP players actually use Machina to finish a fight quick. So yeah, I think if you want to pull Machina, or if you're going to want to use Machina, you'd better have his full kit. His BT is actually extremely important to his usability. If you have his LD, his kind of meh in my opinion. But if you have his BT, make sure you BT plus him, and then he'll be instantly really good for your party. And for me here, if you ask about his differences with Locke, I'm just gonna say there are two entirely different characters and different utilities. Locke is more of an aura based character where his damage is not as consistent as Machina, but he has very good auras, especially his BT effect. So to compare both of them is actually it's just not the smartest way to approach this. If you're saving for Locke, good for you. If you're pulling for Machina, also good for you. You don't have to actually compare the two characters. They're both good in their own ways. For once, I'm not pulling for Paine, despite how interesting she is. I'm probably gonna wait until later, maybe during Gabran's release. But I will try maybe some tickets because I'm a little bit interested in Machina's BT. He wasn't in my plan for the BT plus, but if I do get his BT, because I already have his full kit right now, if I do get his BT, I will green him just for the fun of spamming those huge ass HP attack. Yeah. Okay, so that's conclude about my ideas on Machina and Paine. So like I said, I won't be going too much into details about what they'll be doing. If you want to look up what does Paine does, and specifically you want to know more details, I will, like I said, mention that you can go to last video. I will link it up in my description below. And if you want to know more about Machina, actually BC does a very good explanation on this. So yep, you can take a look at his video as well. So yep, this is my pull plan for Machina's BT. I will not be pulling for Shantotto though. She's good, but I only don't have her BT in that manner, so I won't be chasing the BT. So that's how it's gonna go. Anyway, thank you again for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support, and if you like this kind of content, do let me know and we can just talk about more on the units later. I just find Paine very interesting. So I'll see you guys again in the next video. Cheers, guys.